All right. Hello, you Riven mains and Yasuo mains alike. I'm the Nightwing, coming at you guys with another League of Legends video. So, this was actually posted about 2 weeks ago, and I never really got a chance to get to it. There was a lot of power ranking stuff me and JTH had to do, and I was working a lot, so there is no way that I could possibly get to this and cram that in with the amount of videos that I already had to do for this, and then I had to do for my other channel as well. So, I'm going to kind of give my thoughts on this and give you guys the most valuable esports organizations as of right now. But let's talk about the first article we have right in front of us. We have Cloud9 and Microsoft announce a multi-year partnership. Now, just my initial thoughts without even reading this. The fact that Cloud9, Jack, can get Microsoft to be partnered with them just goes to show you how much Cloud9 does and how much they really want to strive to be the best in a lot of their situations with a lot of their teams, league. CSGO is debatable. CSGO, if you watch that, I've watched a fair share of their CSGO games. Man, how the mighty have fallen coming off of winning that major to what the heck they are now. But other than CSGO, they really do really well in everything else. You know, League is always something they've always tried to be really good at as well. You know, Cloud9 is always known as the NA's only hope at international events. And the fact that, you know, Jack can get Microsoft to partner with Cloud9 is absolutely incredible. It just goes to show you the effect that Cloud9 has on the esports as a whole. And one of the reasons why I became their fan way back in like 2014 when I very first started watching them was that, you know, they looked like they were a team that was trying to be the best even when the odds were stacked against them, and I'll always be a fan of that. And I've been a fan ever since 2014, and it's almost 2020 now, so been a fan for a very, very long time. Seen a lot of ups and downs, and you know, the ups are always going to be more higher than a lot of downs, and I'm always going to be here no matter what, just like I will be with G2 as well. But today is a Cloud9 day, obviously. So, and this was also one of their first pro jerseys, and obviously I still have those back in the day, still right now. This is probably gonna be way too stretched out at one point because my muscles are gonna get so big that it's gonna just eventually knock this off. But let's read the article. Cloud9 and Microsoft announced multi-year partnership by John Nomis. Cloud9 and Microsoft are entering a groundbreaking partnership to co-innovate new technologies in esports. Throughout the multi-year partnership, Cloud9 and Microsoft will dedicate resources to develop new tools and technologies that will enable Cloud9 players and staff to uncover game-changing insights across a variety of titles in which Cloud9 competes. Using a range of Microsoft's commercial and consumer products and services, we will work with Cloud9 to build tools that will help them train more efficiently and determine their best strategies to win, said Mike Downey, Director of Sports Technology at Microsoft. Pairing the technological expertise of Microsoft with some of the world's best gamers and coaches, we have an opportunity to develop some really innovative technology. With this agreement, Microsoft becomes an official technology partner and the official performance analyst partner of Cloud9's branded teams, including the League of Legends Championship Series, LCS, and the Counter-Strike Global Offensive Team. As our organization looks at reaching new heights this year and next, we are incredibly excited to use the power of Microsoft technology to help us get there, said Jack, Cloud9 CEO and owner at Cloud9. We are all about giving players the tools they need to succeed, and with Microsoft leading the way for us, we're going to have the competitive edge. With Microsoft's latest technology pairing up with Cloud9, fans across the world can look forward to seeing new stats, more engaging and interactive content, and deeper analysis to better understand their favorite players. Teaming the leading technology company with the number one esports organization further elevates our competitive edge for the long term, said Jordan Udko, Cloud9 Executive Vice President of Commercial Partnerships. The partnership represents the natural evolution of an existing commitment of being a player's first organization. Providing our players with best-in-class support is core who we are. From interesting stats for fans to deep insights for teams, Cloud9 and Microsoft are thrilled to combine cutting-edge technology with esports prowess to usher in the next era of the industries. Learn more at Microsoft.com/culture/C9. So there's just a lot about what, you know, Cloud9 is about, and going with about everything they always do. They always strive to give the players the stuff they want. They always strive to be, giving players exactly what they need to actually succeed in all of their sports. You have to understand that, when you build a business and you have, the best brand, you want to keep getting these sponsorship deals. You want to keep having people feed into your brand because you're giving out really good stuff. And as you want more esports, to grow in general, you're going to have to get partners like Microsoft to believe in you. It's the same thing with, getting people like maybe Mountain Dew, and like Dr. Pepper is on TSM's sponsor list. Like, I think having Microsoft, one of the biggest companies pretty much of all time, I think it's a fantastic thing for Cloud9 to actually have them as a partner. And that's just pretty much all I got to say about that. I don't know how Jack got a deal like that. Man, I don't know what he was doing in that room. He was like, hey, we got an ADC who can cosplay as a woman. They're like, what? Yeah. We got Sneaky. He cosplays as a woman, and that's it. Bill Gates, the Sneaky, you say? He cosplays as a girl? Yeah, yeah. So what does your team did besides have a cosplaying ADC? Well, Jack, outside of having a cosplaying ADC, our Cloud9 organization has won 2 titles in the North American LCS, and we've achieved the highest achievement in North American history by being top 4 at the World Championship in 2018. But your ADC dresses cosplay. Jack's like, yes. I can only imagine how that meeting is going. But yeah, Cloud9 partners up with Microsoft. One day, how you see Dr. Pepper on a lot of some teams' jerseys. You see Mountain Dew's Game Fuel drink. That drink is garbage. Game Fuels taste like garbage. I don't care when nobody says that stuff is trash, man. But that's good that that soda companies are sponsoring esports. It's just a great thing overall for the scene in general to have these big name companies come to the scene and put their name on these brands, because a lot of people do play esports now. A lot of games like Fortnite, PUBG Battleground, and CSGO, and there's Smash Ultimate, there's Melee, there's a ton of stuff, and there's a game for everybody in esports, and that's something that you can always value at a great thing. And Cloud9 being at the top shows that they always want to be the best, and they're always doing stuff differently every single year to be the best. You don't stay with the same roster, CLG, and you don't constantly fail out of groups, TSM, except for 2014. Oh my god, I'm choking a lot. But you understand that to be the best, you got to make moves to be the best. G2 always doing that, so that's why I love them just as much. So that's Cloud9 and Microsoft partnership. And then the most valuable esports orgs company. So overall, this is a lot to read. So let's kind of go with everything we have to go with. So this might be a little bit longer, but let's kind of go over this. The nascent esports industry resembles the Wild West. Esports companies are constantly buying and selling teams and players to compete in the best leagues and build audiences on Amazon's Twitch and Alphabet's YouTube. Facilities are being built where gamers can train. It's a shout out to see who can be the biggest and baddest brand. There are some similarities to traditional sports leagues. Riot Games began selling franchises for $10 million a pop for its game League of Legends in the summer 2017. Activision Blizzard began selling franchises for $20 million for its Overwatch League around the same time. Iconic sports names from the New York Yankees, Houston Rockets to Robert Kraft and Magic Johnson have bought in. They were smart. League of Legends franchises are being valued at $50 million by bankers. Overwatch franchises valuations are $60 million to $80 million depending on country and city. In other words, the former has seen a 5-fold increase in a year, the latter of 3, to which a 4-fold increase. Why? According to Newzoo, the number of esports enthusiasts worldwide will reach 165 million in 2018, which translates to a year-to-year growth over 15%. Esports revenues will grow 38% this year to a 906 million and reach 1.65 billion by 2021. Most of the businesses will come from North America, 38%, and 18% in China. Sponsorship is the biggest revenue stream, 365 million this year, followed by the advertising, 174 million, media rights, 161 million, game publishing fees, 116 million, and merchandise and tickets 96 million. But media rights are growing the fastest and are projected to be more than 320 million by 2020, making it the second biggest source of revenue behind sponsorships. In July, Activision Blizzard signed a multi-year deal with Walt Disney to broadcast the Overwatch League on linear television. The deal covers multiple Disney-controlled networks, including ESPN, Disney XD, and ABC. Overwatch is already adding expansion teams, and Riot Games has begun selling franchise spots for its Europe League. So this is kind of a bit a while ago, and then after that, you can kind of see where all of this goes, and then you can kind of see, you know, where all the most valuable organizations are. Cloud9 is the most valuable professional esports company, worth 310 million, in part because of its success across a wide variety of games. Mango, our Smash God. This month, the 5-year-old company, which is owned by Jack and Pauline Ettany, raised 50 million in Series B funding. A chunk of that will go toward building a 20,000 to 3,000 square foot training facility and home base for its operations in Los Angeles, scheduled to open in 2019. That's most likely going to be happening so far. You're seeing in the Cloud9 house that it's still kind of like a house type of feel, but overall Cloud9 is very, very rich, and they're really now starting to get up that way. So we can see all the more popular esports brands, as you guys know. Cloud9, TSM, and Team Liquid, as they are the big three in the NALCS, you guys can kind of see that, well, they're still kind of dominating outside of League. And for those of you who are, you know, literally like, you know, not in that, you guys can see that Cloud9, TSM, and Team Liquid are still big three outside of League. Echo Fox, Optic, always some NA franchises up here. Obviously, Echo Fox in League has kind of just been really bad, but they dominate in a lot of other things, because just because somebody doesn't really necessarily dominate in League doesn't mean their other esports teams don't really do well. Like, look at G2. They're really good at League. They're really good at Counter-Strike. They're really good at Rainbow Six Siege. They just won a world championship in Rainbow Six Siege, I think, like months ago. So they're doing really, really well. Obviously, Immortals are going to be kind of going back into the League with Optic. So that's going to be kind of, I want to see who's going to take that spot. Maybe everything else gets bumped up. Envy Gaming, I'm pretty sure that's just Team Envious, but I could be wrong, so I don't want to, you know, say anything too stupid. You have Fortnite with Nate Shots type of brand. What's 100 Thieves, obviously, and you have CLG. CLG is really up here. That's kind of crazy. What is CLG valued at? CLG is valued at 50 million. Their owners are MSG. Oh, Madison Square. Okay, so did Hotshot GG sell his rights to Madison Square Garden? Because it kind of felt like he had like no creative control over CLG in a while. But that's just a debatable thing. Oh, for you European fans, Fnatic is up here as well. Gen.G is here for you Korean fans. It's weird. SKT is not up here, so maybe they don't do as well in other esports, because in League they're just like God status to not God status to faker, you know. But yeah, you Fnatic fans are up here. You have Fnatic and G2, and you know that's all obviously really good. I couldn't imagine a world in which Fnatic is not up here. They dominate in a lot of other things, not just League. Like, I know in some years they have the highest highs in League and they have the lowest lows in League, but in other games they're really, really good. And obviously my boys G2 is up here, obviously. Cloud9 is tops from a competitive standpoint as well. A North American LoL team made a 6th consecutive appearance this year at the World Championship, the longest streak of any team in the esport. In July, its London Spitfire became the first ever champion in the Overwatch League. In January, its Counter-Strike Global Offensive team became the North American squad to take top honors at a major event. Team Solo Mid, the most valuable company, 225 million, and the only one known to be cash flow positive, the winningest team in North America League of Legends, not so long, with 6 championships, founded by obviously Andy Din, which you guys know in League of Legends is called Reginald, obviously to be the Dallas Cowboys of esports. Yeah, that's what they kind of are. Everybody really, really roots for TSM. It is, man, TSM fans are literally crazy. But I understand the passion between that. You know, when Cloud9 and TSM are always the El Clasico. They're always fighting each other. You know, I imagine when Reginald sees this type of stuff, he wants to be bigger than Jack, you know, and you always gotta try to, you know, one up, you know, your competition, because it's something that Carlos said to Shocks in one of their episodes on the LEC type of content was that, you know, it always pains an owner to see themselves not at the top, or like not seeing your sports team at the top. So you have to factor in every single one of these guys wants to get better and obviously improve every single esport every single year and make changes to a point where, you know, you're obviously doing very, very well. So I think that, you know, looking at all of this, every single one of them can improve on something. Even Cloud9 even said themselves they can improve and give players more. And that's pretty much it. And like, you have like Nate Shaw coming in here, obviously being really worth a lot. He has deals with, him and Valkyrie posted on like Instagram, they met Ariana Grande and Drake. So, you know, they got some massive influence on a lot of people, you know, moving forward. Not so much in League because they're kind of just not good at League, but, you know, we'll see how that is out. So I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, most of all. Enjoy. I'm the Nightwing signing out, and esports is growing, and it's nice to see all of our League of Legends Big 3 doing very, very well outside of esports and be worth this much money. See you guys later. Bye. I have one more thing to say. I'll be doing the NA Week 2 recap and breakdown, and then my LCK video. I've caught up with almost every single LCK game, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on that, and that's pretty much it. So there's other videos coming. See you guys later. Bye. Have a good day, and you guys are amazing. Peace out.